Good morning. Today we are reporting from Qatar Financial Center Authority. Today we will very much welcome Mr. Arun Sharma, Executive Chairman of Indian Register of Shipping. At the same time, Mr. Arun Sharma is also currently Chairman of International Association of Classification Societies. And we want to ask him a couple of questions just to understand Indian Register of Shipping and its objectives here in the Middle East. So, Mr. Sharma, thank you very much for coming and giving us your valuable time. If I may ask a first question, what made you to select Doha as an office for Indian Register of Shipping, and what would be your focus area going forward?
I think I will split it in two parts. Primarily, I think we are now having gained a sufficient foothold in the Indian business. We are now moving outside the boundaries of India to penetrate markets starting with Asia Pacific, Middle East and Europe. We have seen in the last about 2 to 3 years that there has been definitely acceptance in the Asia Pacific. Middle East, we are very pleasantly surprised that we have had the maximum business penetration. I think that encouraged us. India and Qatar have always enjoyed some very strong ties, both culturally as well as in diverse fields of business.
As chairman of IACS, what would be your key priorities?
I think our first priority is that to make sure that our quality of services within IACS, the quality standards of IACS, continue to stay strong and are strengthened further. Because technology is building up, it is increasing, and we need to push up the quality standards further. The second focus area which we have, you see, today the world is moving towards a very data-driven policy. A good data-driven policy will allow the right information available to right people at the right time to take data-driven decisions. Today, the ships are being inspected on a calendar-based schedule. Like today, we need to see this. After 10,000 hours, we need to see the main engine bearing. Then another few thousand hours, we need to open up the generator. Now it will become condition-based. So we will move from calendar-based survey schedules to condition-based monitoring, and that will be the big advantage of big data. And there will be areas like now we are moving to the greenhouse gas emissions. That data, what you are supposed to do, what kind of reductions you are supposed to achieve, what are you achieving, what is the likelihood of you are getting to the targets in 2030, 2050. I think that all will become very, very easy once the data policy is in place. So we are doing the data policy within the IACS, we are doing that within IRS, and for that we will be hiring experts to take that over. The third, what I mentioned in this policy, really focusing on the greenhouse gas emissions and the reduction targets and ambitions of the IMO, which is to reduce the GHG emissions by 30% by 2030 and to reduce it by 50% by 2050. I think that will be something which we'll be working on very closely, and I think most of it is achievable. Maybe the later part you will need much more innovation, research in terms of new fuels, etc. So GHG is the third one, and lastly, what I have said is that within IACS you need to be more interactive. We used to meet maybe once a year, but on council meetings with the industry, now we are doing roundtables once a year, industry meets twice a year, your meeting between shipyards, ship owners, class, once a year. So I think we meet with the industry almost 4 times a year and 1-to-1 whenever required. So I think that is much more interactive and much more transparent.